The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
And the shot! Goal! Colombia! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And here's Mbappe, Raul, and this is Raul. That's going wide left. And this is big chance! Rodri, João Neves. Tries one from range! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And it's Kadiolu. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. João Neves. And it's Rodri. And the shot's on here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Here's Rodri. Vardiol. A probing pass. That is ended up in no man's land. João Neves looking understandably energised after his goal. Colombia very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Fernandez.
Santa Fe de Bogota definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
In with the challenge. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk. Upamecano. Vardiol. Vardiol. He's a sharp little ball here, and he's definitely onside. Ferran Torres did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's on it, can he get away? Ferran Torres! And that's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish. Shevchenko is fouled. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. João Neves, and it's Rodri. João Neves. Camavinga, and it's Messi. Nice looking ball. And this is Raul. Raul showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Looking for options for movement. Raya claims comfortable. Alexander-Arnold. And the shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Raul has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
João Neves. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Camavinga. Now Mbappe. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ferran Torres. Rodri. That's it, 45 minutes up. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Colombia looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So the action resumes. Pacho. And Kadiolu. And it's Neves. Here's Rodri. Rodri. Oh, cracking ball. Fernandes. Mbappe. Now that looks a decent ball. He can run onto that, and it's hoisted clear. João Neves, and this is Ronaldo. And this is Shevchenko. He has found the way through. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making...
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Shot could be on. He's having a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal! They are playing them off the park. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Señoras y señores, se permite fumar solamente en las áreas indicadas.
Colombia are utterly focused on their objective here. A single point and the job is done. Can they do it? Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now. Colombia need all the support they can get here to save this. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, it's gone in!
Ah, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
João Neves, somewhat off target. Tonali, Gerrard, Serginho. Now it's Bellingham. Now João Neves. Now that looks a decent ball. Gerrard. And it's Batistuta. And it's Bellingham. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Looking for options for movement. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Dispatched clinically. Oh, huge goal, massive goal. They hit the reset button, and we're back where we were. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
We're looking at a different game now.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a...
Takes a shot! Goal! Into the lead once more. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Serginho, well, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Schneider can see things others simply cannot. Now it's Batistuta. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Crossed into the box. Well, clearly he didn't mean it that way, and he is as disappointed as anyone.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Played out to the left flank. And he skips past his man. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Lindelof does well to get it back.
Colombia really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's made its way. Can he finish? And it's Neves. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Serginho is looking to influence the game from out wide. Gerrard. Now, can they get him away? He's shifting through the gears here.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Batistuta! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Mendes clears it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Serginho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Gerrard. And he's got the beating of his man. Shapes to shoot! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
And the shot! Oh, it's gone in! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead. And how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Colombia are still behind as we reach out for half-time. João Neves. And here's Bellingham. Martinez. Bellingham.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well timed, excellent interception. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tacho gets across to intercept that. Rodri.
Now it's Bellingham. Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
He's a sharp little ball here. Rodri. And this is Ronaldo. Aimed beyond the defence. Bellingham. Gerrard looking for the chance to skim one in from range. And the whistle goes for half-time. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
Tacho. And it's Bellingham. Serginho. And he should have made them pay.
Serginho has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Oh, good effort! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bellingham. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Lindelof kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Bellingham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's got away from him. Oh. Can he finish? We've got a goal! Not so fast. Not so fast, they say. We want it just as badly. We will make a fight of it. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Cristiano Ronaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Batistuta, shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Pacho. Well, what about it? What an enthralling contest, what a wonderful contest. Ball's out once more. That is good progress on the left. The ball's swung in. And he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. And that has been cut short. Serginho. Bellingham. It's a threatening ball. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Ferran Torres. Pacho concedes a free kick for that. And no surprise, that's a booking. Dumfries. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. There's the shot! Goal! Colombia! Hope exists again. They have completed the turnaround.
Wow, this is good. Frighteningly good, Peter. Just about everything that could go well has gone well. If only it could be like this every game.
Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Serginho. Now he's got space here. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's found a way past. And he shoots! They've got to be quick to recover this. That's put paid to the danger.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 6 será sustituido por el dorsal 14.
No way through, so back it comes. Mbappe.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Colombia close now to seeing this one through to the end. Into the last 5 minutes. Dumfries wins the duel this time. Looking here to chip it through. Pacho. This might spell danger.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Foot in. Dumfries did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. There will be 4 extra minutes. Looking to play him in. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. Ødegaard knocks it into space. He's having a shot! Diaz. Vitinha. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Colombia are going up, and now they can dream. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.